Welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. This is Caffeine Gaming, and we just finished talking to this guy. I don't really have any interest in chit-chatting with him for very long, so I'm, like, not going to. Oh gosh darn it. If you go... This place is really easy to get stuck in. I think we need to go to the right. There we go. Okay, so now that we've escaped, we got a couple things that we're doing here. First of all, we need to find the cause of the epidemic and put an end to it. We need to do the trafficking stuff, and we need to go to the Elizabeth Dane. Not that we're doing any of those. But we also got a couple other things. We're looking for Muddy, and we've got this Carnival of Death quest going on. So we're going to be working on a little bit of that, but actually not right now. First of all, we're going to be going to the last round, and the last round here is number 9. We need to go around the corner here. I think it's right along here, and go talk to the Anarchs to get some information on them. Somebody got shot. There was a lot of stuff going on here last time we were here, wasn't there? People got shot. It was kind of weird. All right, so the last round is over here. And if I did this right, there should be the music that is licensed has been changed. Just heads up. Unfortunately, the licensed music is one of the worst things about here. The first thing we want to do here is talk to Damsel.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy?
What are you talking about?
Heard Nine saved your ass again. You think LaCroix would have stopped counting his money long enough to get your back, Jack?
What do you mean again?
Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less about your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. Looks like things worked out for LaCroix anyway. Got himself a new errand girl.
Did I do something to piss you off?
As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
So what's a cape?
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders? The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention? You're doing their dirty work and you don't even know it.
So what alternative do I have?
You want an alternative? Being here. That's a step in the right direction. I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix moved in.
Let's see here. Let's ask, the Tremere Regent says that an Anarch is responsible for a local epidemic.
That goddamn blood witch told you what? He thinks we're responsible for that plague bearer? If I hadn't promised Nines I'd keep my nose clean, I'd go over right now and rip him a new wizard shoot. Magic missile casting motherfucker!
What's a plague bearer?
A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. Enough get sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
So how do you get rid of one?
Seen Old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer's gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
The Anarchs helped me about before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Been a stranger lately. Looked like death last time he was here. Said he didn't get bit, but maybe you can get more info out of him.
I'll check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
I'll ask around right now. Bye, damsel. Alright, so we got that, but we're not quite done here. If you head upstairs...
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for cavalry.
We got this guy.
What does the prince have his little bitch doing today?
Funny, is Nine Rodriguez around here?
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't wear out your weapon. I'm scared. Act up again, and I'll be the one showing your ashes to the door.
Yeah, alright, you got a few minutes to talk.
What's up?
None of this vampire shit makes any sense to me.
You gotta understand, Kindred. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel,
Curse?
that blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
Why do you say that?
Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call, but the blood will, and it'll make you obey.
So, how can you break free?
That shit stretches all the way back to Cain, man. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you gon' feel that shit. Like it or not.
Who's Cain?
Cain, man. Father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit, sister.
You mean Cain from the Bible? Really? Is that true?
Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know.
I hear you, but where are you going with this?
The point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla?
But you agree with the Masquerade?
I don't need to bare my fangs to feel good about myself. Masquerade is a fruity Camarilla label. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with it. Live and let live. We got enough to worry about.
Alright, maybe. I don't know.
You know, speaking of the Masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with.
Tell me about it.
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. She's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
What's her name?
Her name is Patty. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more.
Doesn't she understand he's gone?
And she's been told he was dead. She don't listen. Just asks again louder. Junkie. She's gonna make a scene and get us all some real heat.
What kind of heat are you talking about?
Vampire hunters, man. You start doing stupid shit and breaking the Masquerade and you'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me. Hunters are the kind of trouble you don't.
Real quick here, honestly, I've never played to the point where like I've had enough enough Masquerade violations to actually get hunters, but that is an issue you can run across. All right, so tell me about your little problem with Patty.
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
All right, fine.
All right, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I know it's sire. Just let me know when it's done.
All right. So that's pretty much it. Now, let's go ahead and talk to Nines here.
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. The Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old-timers at the top with God only knows what plots in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans, and looking for a little power, then those Kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. What it works out to is this. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
So, isn't the prince the leader of the Camarilla? Let's ask about that.
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due.
So, what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Anarch-free state?
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the Anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
So not a fan of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
So sounds like you're the prince of the Anarchs.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. Long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bidded or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla?
I got their meat.
Oh, hey! One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. But you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slake the beast without leaving a trail of dead. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Can you teach me how to fight?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this, and keep your body at an angle. Makes you harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Alright, thanks for all your help, Nines.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Okay. Alright, so basically what we did there is we increased our, I think it's just our melee on that. Let's see, melee. I think we increased our melee by talking to him. So we have a little bit better chance of doing hand-to-hand combat now. And look who it is!
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. How's Santa Monica, kiddo?
I didn't get to do much sightseeing.
I can't imagine you did. Probably too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with the weakest seniority over you, am I right?
You could say that, yes.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive, huh? Don't it make you just want to rip somebody's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
So LaCroix is sending me to the Elizabeth Dane.
Oh, really?
Yeah, why? What's up, Jack?
The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
No, but I don't really trust him enough to tell me the truth anyway.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered.
Why?
The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires, that if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root.
He was asleep this whole time?
Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
So he'll wake up and go hunting?
It's more than that, kiddo. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version of it. Kindred call it Gehenna, and the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children.
Is this for real?
No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist.
Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if it's true.
Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Why is the prince sending me, and why did he send me to Santa Monica?
Because he never thought you'd make it back. If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
I don't get it. Why did he want to kill me?
It's bullshit Camarilla law. You gotta get it approved before you sire anyone. Vampire population control, fascist crap. LaCroix wanted to look like the strong leader upholding the law.
So how come I'm still standing here?
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
Is LaCroix afraid of Nines? I thought he was the boss.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is a boss. That's rich.
Okay, yeah, I think he's got that Napoleon thing going on.
The facts are like this. The Camarilla need us to buy into their bullshit for any of their laws to mean dick. Now, telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a play nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board.
Who is everyone?
The free-living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label Anarchs. Whatever the hell that means. Anarchs. Does got a nice kick to it, though, huh? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say I've got a few more questions.
Sure thing, kiddo. Fire away.
And I'd like to ask about something else.
What's on your mind?
And I'm out of here. All right. And that's pretty much, I mean, you can continue to talk to him. You can learn a little bit more about like the Anarchs and stuff, but I don't care. I guess I could run down the politics of everything as kind of saying that the Camarilla are the people with the rules. The Anarchs are just trying to, I think they have an idea of how to survive without having to really worry about all of the rules. Really, it's don't create, you know, younglings or fledglings kind of willy-nilly. Don't kill people. Pretty average stuff. It's, yeah, not that big of a deal. So we need to go to the Skyline Apartments. That's over here, I think. I think I'm going the right direction. I think the other interesting thing about the Anarchs versus the Camarilla is really they're kind of already doing the same thing. It's the Sabbat that are the problem. Now, Sabbat are very much like your more hungry, crazy people, and obviously they like to kill and do all sorts of terrible things that they're not supposed to be doing. They would probably wipe out humans or maybe even turn them into like cattle. I don't know. We're going to the Skyline Apartments. This is really all over my head, and we're gonna, I don't know, take care of some jobs. Okay, we've got two things going on here. First of all, we need to find Mud and we need to find Paul. We're gonna find Paul first, and I'm just gonna tell you where to go because honestly, you could just explore every floor, which is what I think I actually did the first time I came here. And really not worth doing because there's a couple things you have to do all over the place here. Okay. Yeah, it actually does raise you. Now we are on apartment 5 or floor 5 here. So first things first, if you head around here, you'll find that Paul's dead.
Hi, Paul. It's Hannah. Just calling to see how you are. I hope I didn't give you what I've got. I feel like crap. Actually, I need to ask you a favor. Could you pick me up some cold medicine at the store? I hate to bother you, but I can't seem to get out of bed. The code on my door is 1203. Hey, listen, I had a really good time the other night. Maybe we could do it again sometime. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, bye.
No, he's dead. There is nothing really here in these apartments. Just to show real quick what I'm talking about. Nothing really here. You could use the closets to get up and down the floors if you are a Nosferatu. I'm not, so I don't care. Now, the lady, Hannah, what's her name? I don't actually know. Anyway, we're gonna go to floor 2 to start out here, or to do next. I don't know why I always go for the same phrases, but that's okay. We're gonna go down to floor 2. All right, floor 2. This is locked, as you can tell. I think we're gonna have to use blood buff on here, but let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need to use blood buff on this. Okay, this is Mud's apartment. That's who we were looking for. Let's go ahead and start with the answering machine.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed-upon location across from the bar by the underpass. Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already on your way, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Okay, so with that being done, let's head upstairs. And we go into the bedroom. There should be a book in here. Kendo for advanced students. That's what we're gonna want. And let's go ahead and head on to the woman that was on Paul's answering machine. She is on floor 6. So let's head on up. For the record, if you're curious on how to figure this out, check out the, what are those called? Mailboxes. There we go. The mailboxes at the bottom floor. I don't want to have to go up and down to show that off, so I'm not going to. All right, so welcome to Hannah's room. And now, if I remember correctly, the safe key is back here. Be really, really careful not to grab the vase. Yeah, the vase can actually push the key behind this, and then you can't get to it. So there is, in fact, a safe in here. Let's head upstairs and see if we can't find out what's going on here. Hello.
Paul, is that? Hey, you're not Paul. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
I'm a friend of Paul's. He wanted me to come and check in on you.
He did? That's so sweet. He's such a nice guy. Is everything okay with him?
Yeah, sure. You sound pretty sick, Hannah. What have you got?
I don't really know. I've taken all kinds of medicine, but I can't seem to get rid of it. I feel like I got a fever and a sore throat. I'm real weak. Can't seem to get out of bed. What day is it? I can't remember.
Sounds pretty bad. Where did you get it?
Well, I think I got sick from one of my clients. I was feeling fine until I saw her a few days ago.
Who was this client?
She was just a woman who called. She found my ad in the newspaper. Usually only do business with referrals, you know, but she was offered a lot of money.
Did she tell you her name?
Her name was Jezebel Locke. I'm usually not too good with names, you know, but hers was so strange. I can't seem to get it out of my head.
Was there anything else strange about her? Anything at all?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. To tell you the truth, I don't really remember a whole lot about that night, you know. Everything's a little blurry, you know. I mean, I'm not usually, you know, into women, but I remember feeling so attracted to her. I thought she was the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. Well, the next thing that's clear is when I woke up the next morning. I haven't been feeling too well since then. To tell you the truth, I have other friends who've worked with her, and they're not doing so hot either, you know?
Where did you meet her, Hannah? Where is Jezebel Locke?
She had a room at the Empire Hotel. I can't remember the number. Hey, are you sure that Paul's okay? He's not sick.
Okay, so I'm not going to tell her that he's dead. I'm going to say Paul's just fine, Hannah. Don't worry about him. Yeah, you,
Good.
I think you lose a humanity if you tell her that he's dead.
I hope he calls me again sometime.
I'm sure he will, Hannah.
I hope so. I really do.
Rest in peace, Hannah. I'll go take care of Jezebel Locke. Yeah, she just kind of dies. Which, that's pretty terrible, but that's a thing. Let's open up the safe here. There's $200 in cash, which is what I want. And in here, there it is an appointment book. That is the other thing that I want. I know this is kind of dark. I've talked about the whole darkness thing. So it looks like a standard appointment book. We've got Arthur Kilpatrick, really. Meet Arthur at his place in Santa Monica. Remember to bring the handcuffs and the orange jumpsuit as he likes to play lockdown at the woman's prison. This guy is sick. Vandal C, 7:30 at the blood bank. Bring pliers and the blowtorch. David Hatter, room 413, the Lucky Star in Hollywood. He likes that weird umbrella and water balloon thing. Simon Milligan downstairs in his room. God, I hate that guy. Jezebel Locke, new client, responded to my ad in the paper. She has a suite at the Empire Hotel. I don't know what to think of this one, but there's something about her voice. I don't know. She's offering big bucks, so I can't pass it up. Paul Anderson, an honest-to-God date. I can't believe he asked me out. I'm so excited. And now everybody is dead. All right. So let's go ahead and head on out of this place. I'm going to meet you guys back at the street. All right, first things first, let's go find Fat Larry, who I think is over this direction. We want to actually do something with that kendo book because, you know, it's actually kind of useful for us. There he is. I think the whole character of Fat Larry is very interesting for this particular game. I don't know, it feels odd to me, but we do what we gotta do. All right.
Girl.
So we're gonna sell, where is that kendo book? We're gonna sell the kendo book. Now we don't have the research for it, so we're gonna get there. And then we're just gonna go ahead and buy it back. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. So let's start by actually increasing our research. Our research is currently level 4. We either up scholarship or intelligence. Now in scholarship ups our persuasion, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw points into that. Now we should be able to read this, but we need the melee of at least 2. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and increase our melee. Go ahead and accept that. Now let's go ahead and read Kendo for advanced students. Let's go ahead and read that. Go ahead and talk to him again and buy it again. And then we're gonna go ahead and read it one more time. So at this point, we should have a melee of 4, which has increased our melee to 6. Yeah, that's actually really nice. I think it's well worth paying the, what was it, like 6 plus 3, so 9 points for when this costs 9 alone, getting up to here. This 1 point, this one costs 6, so that would have been a lot more experience points. Yeah, I didn't want to. I'd prefer to buy the books and spend the money rather than just pay experience points. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to head over to Confessions. Now, we're not going to head right in. I'm going to end the episode here because we've had a lot of talking, but we have a lot of other things that we need to do. And we're going to have some more talking because we need to go convince Patty to leave. And there's a couple other requests in there. So I will see you guys next time as we head into, this is Confessions, by the way, or Confession? Confessions? I think it's just Confession. That's the name of this club. So I will see you guys next time.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy?
You are the damsel of distress, yes?
I'm damsel. Someone talking shit about me over in that ivory tower? Who said it, huh? I'll kick their ass.
The only words spoken were in my head.
Lunatic. I give you a piece of my mind, seeing as how you're just another do-girl for the Camarilla. Shit. No amount of good sense penetrates that white noise you mouths call a brain, does it?
Something is plaguing you.
What? Weird you say that, yeah. You might say something is plaguing me. A plague bearer, as a matter of fact.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What does the prince have his little bitch doing today?
The jester plays his little games and sends his little pawn before him.
Jester? What the hell did you say? You're Malkavian, right? Oh, you're doubly screwed. Crazy as hell and the prince's bitch. Little pawn, you said? Yeah, you got that. As crazy as you are.
Greetings, Helter Skelter.
Huh? Damn. Malkavians and a goddamn insight. That shit is creepy. Anyway, yeah. My name is Skelter. I do my part to keep California a free state for the Anarchs.
I see key of the name of numbers.
So then go on up and see it. You're free to do as you please here.
No, you stop. No, you stop. Stop it. Ah, stop.
Hey, you're not Paul. Who are you? What are you doing in here?
Paul was blinded by the light.
What? Who are you? I'm gonna call the police.
Donut lover's disease. I need the answers in your fevered mind, little fly.
What? You son of a... son of a bitch. You get the hell out of here. I don't have to take... Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't breathe. Help.
It looks like we wait for the next life. Farewell, little fly.